Intel Arc Alchemist reference gaming graphics card pictured in latest renders, dual slot and dual fan designs with sleek silver finish. The first renders of Intel's Arc Alchemist reference graphics cards have been pictured in the latest leak by Moore's Law State. The renders show us what Intel's own reference design will look like and few tidbits regarding the launch of the desktop Arc lineup. The Intel Arc Alchemist graphics card reference design for high-end variants has been pictured on several occasions before, and we saw a prototype leak out of by MLID back in April 2021, and Intel confirmed the design in its Arc marketing campaign in August. But recently came to know how Intel plans to brand its upcoming gaming graphics card lineup. Moore's Law decided to ask his friend to render an animation of the reference graphics card based on the information he knows from his source. The resultant render is very detailed and sheds light on almost every aspect of reference graphics card, giving us a detailed look at what might be Intel's first and very own dedicated design for its first desktop discrete gaming card. In the renders, we can see the card is based on a high-end Arc Alchemist GPU, probably the DG2 512XZ HPZ chip, which actually power the upper echelon of Alchemist graphics cards. The card comes in a dual slot and dual fan design. Each fan incorporates a 9-blade fan design, and there's also seem to be RGB embedded around the fans, giving a nice touch in blue. The cooler shroud has a circular patterning around the edges, which gives a unique touch to the card. There's also the Intel logo on the side accent plate that is made out of acrylic and also embeds the RGB LEDs. The card drops pinned heatsink, and MLID points out the possibility of a vapor chamber-based cooling solution under the hood. Other than this, the card rocks a backplate that extends beyond the PCB. There are large vents on the backplate through which the second fan can vent air out. The card receives power through an 8+6 pin connector configuration, while display outputs include a single HDMI and triple DP ports. In the renders, we can also only see the outsides of the card, so we might have to wait for a PCB render for later on. But despite that, Intel's reference and first-gen Arc Alchemist design looks great, and credit to MLID and his friend for providing an early glimpse of the design once again. Let's talk about Intel Xe HPZ 512EU Arc Alchemist graphics card. The top Alchemist 512EU variant has just one configuration listed so far, and that utilizes the full die with 496 cores, 256-bit bus interface, and up to 16GB GDDR6 memory featuring a 16 Gbps clock through 18 Gbps cannot be ruled out as per the rumor. The Alchemist 512EU chip is expected to measure at around 396mm square, which makes it bigger than the AMD RDNA 2 and NVIDIA Ampere offerings. The Alchemist 512 GPU will come out the BGA 2660 package, which measures 37.5mm into 43mm. NVIDIA's Ampere GA104 measures 392mm square, which means that the flagship Alchemist chip is comparable in size, while the Navi 22 GPU measures 336mm square or around 60mm square less. This isn't the final die size of chip, but it should be very close. And NVIDIA packs in tensor cores and much bigger RTX FP32 cores in the chips, while AMD RDNA 2 chips pack a single ray accelerator unit per and infinity cache. Intel will also have dedicated hardware on board its Alchemist GPUs for ray tracing and AI-assisted super sampling tech. The Xe HPZ Alchemist 512EU chip is suggested to feature clocks of around 2.2 to 2.5 GHz though, and I don't know if these are the average clocks or the maximum boost clocks. So it's the maximum clock speed that in that case the card would deliver up to 18.5 teraflops FP32 compute, which is 40% more than RX 6700 XT, but 9% lower than the NVIDIA RTX 3750 graphics cards. In speculative measure of performance, MLID states that the teraflops make no sense for comparison, as performance scales differently respective to the architecture, not the flops performance. The gaming graphics card is pretty much expected to be faster than the RX 6700 XT and RTX 3070. But at this point, with work ongoing on the driver suite, the performance is expected to improve further. Also, it is stated that Intel's initial TDP target was 225 to 250 watt, but that's been up to around 275 watt now, and I can expect a 300 watt variant with dual 8-pin connectors too, if Intel wants to push its clock even further. In either case, I can expect the final model to rock an 8 plus 6-pin connector configuration. There's also talks about custom lineup being worked upon by Intel's AIP partners. The first Intel Arc products are launching in the first half of 2022.